Hello, and welcome to this video on automating the SAP S/4HANA Fiori web interface with Virtuoso. For this example, we will be using the Virtuoso Capture extension. So we'll select a project and select the goal that we want to use. This then logs into the Fiori interface. From here, we're going to walk through just a simple scenario managing a sales order. We'll click the mouse at Manage Sales Order. We'll say select equal to 1 and say OK. Now we'll press the Go. From here, we're going to select the checkbox and then pick a billing block reason. So we'll say check payment terms. And again, what I'm going to do is select the order again. This time, we're going to set a delivery block. And we'll say check shipping dates. Okay, now we've finished capturing. I want to show you what the journey looks like. So here are all the steps. So I'll give the journey a name. Let's call it Manage Sales Orders. Scroll down and then you can say stop and submit the journey into Virtuoso. The whole idea of showing this is how easily we can start capturing these journeys and then executing them. So we'll execute the same journey again. We'll go to the Virtuoso dashboard and here you can see the journey executing. So the journey is just about to complete, and it's completed now, and we'll go look at the results. So Virtuoso executes all of its processes on the cloud in a headless browser. And now if we look at the results, you can see all the steps are green. More importantly, where you see these little symbols, these eyes, it says I've actually understood the object I'm working with. If there's any changes dynamically to the buttons or the objects, it's going to maintain and update them for you. We call this healing. From here, we can go straight into the journey, see every single step. And I'm going to execute the same journey again without making any changes. So here you can see the journey executing, and we'll fast forward it a bit. And this time, the journey is actually taking a lot less time to complete. Now again, if we look at the results, we get different steps being healed, but we also got a layout view, which you can actually walk through screenshots of every single step, highlighting what we interacted with. Another key thing to understand here is that Virtuoso is going to maintain all of these steps. If any of these steps dynamically change in your web application, they're going to be understood, maintained and updated by Virtuoso. So what we can also do when we look back at the journey process, we can actually change some of these element names that were identified just through using the XPaths or selectors and give them a more meaningful name, and Virtuoso will again keep maintaining those for you. So we change the billing block reason, clicking on the checkbox. And this again is the checkbox. And sometimes this happens because maybe the application is not naming the element properly. So what we'll do is execute the journey again after making those changes. Now the journey is just about finished execution. So that time it took slightly longer because it's maintained, updated some of its element information. But where it has to heal any dynamic changes to elements, it still keeps and maintains those for you. So lastly, I just want to prove that we can run the journey again. This will be running the 4th time and the time will be reduced. So thank you for watching this video on automating the SAP Fiori web interface with Virtuoso.